All right, I think we're good to go. Guess I don't really need these. All right, let's play some Magic. All right, cool. I think we're good. So, no, no 64 player tournaments, events this go around. Got a 2 week stretch of Cube. Um, they didn't put the 64 players up. Just we just have leagues, and I guess we have single limb queues if I wanted to do that. But people don't usually join those very frequently. Um, so I'll just jump in the leagues, get some games in. All right, welcome back, Cubers. We are once again in Vintage Cube season, or a Vintage Cube season, I guess. It's February. They made some modifications to the Vintage Cube list that we saw for 5 weeks over the holidays. Not too many changes. I think there were, I don't know, I looked at the list briefly, maybe 30 changes, something like that. One of the changes was actually Shrapnel Blast. It's a new one here. I forget what they took out for it, but um, Shrapnel Blast seems pretty cool. A lot of artifacts in this version of the cube, so seems pretty good. Another red card is popping out here, Lightning Bolt. Wouldn't be a crazy first pick, but there's also Natural Order. I don't mind just starting with a Natural Order. It's one of the strongest green cards. Ooh, there's another new one. Legolas's Quick Reflexes. It's a sort of combat trick kind of protection spell, but has split second, so you can't respond to it with anything. You untap it, gets hexproof reach, becomes tapped. Doesn't. Okay. Cool. But there's a Guy's Cradle here, so I think I'm gonna take that over. Quick Reflexes. We can try that out if we wheel it maybe. Preacher of the Schism is another new one. Pretty solid card. A pretty clear indicator of the new creatures. 3 mana, 2/4 with Death Touch. Pretty ridiculous. Plus some other really good abilities. Take a Guy's Cradle here. Not a Spirit Dragon guy. I actually am a Spirit Dragon guy, but unfortunately Eugene is not. I'm really not sure why he's still here. I haven't seen anybody play him in ages. What the hell is this? I don't know why the Watery Grave looks weird with the old border. Temple Garden looks cool. Huh. Maybe it'll grow on me. I love the old border usually, but something about I don't know, it's odd. Let's see. Guy's Cradle, Natural Order, into... Could take a Temple Garden, I guess. Snag a green-white land that, Guy's Cradle's pretty good with green-white. Making a lot of creatures. Cryptic Command's pretty strong. It's triple blue, though. Samwise is decent. Could take Craterhoof. It's a good natural order target. Probably just do that, I guess. Yeah, we can pass the land. And we get an Exhume. I mean, green-black Reanimator is not terrible. It's not my favorite Reanimator color pair. I think I like blue-black the most, and then red-black is pretty close. White-black I like more for like recurring nightmare type stuff. Same with green. But as far as like classic getting something huge out on turn 2, I think red and blue are better. 3 black cards here, though, does mean it could be open. I'm going to take Sentinel. I like Sentinel quite a bit. Stick with the green train for now. Now we get a Brain Freeze. Eey. Nissa, Dismember. Yeah, I mean, Nissa's pretty good, but Dismember is just a lot more efficient. Good removal. But if I just wanted to like cut green, I guess Nissa could be something. I'm leaning towards Dismember though. Yeah, I think Dismember is too good. Sort of the meek Augur. Pyromancer is decent. Council's Judgment, Fatal Push. We did see some good black coming around, so take a Fatal Push and go green-black. I like Augur. It's tough. One of the problems with green is like usually when I draft heavy green, I do end up with a lot of 3s. So prioritizing them doesn't seem great. But it is decent. I don't know. I'm going to take it. I kind of want to take Fatal Push there, but I'll take the Augur. I like Tribe Elder. Get our first kind of semi-cheap card. Green card, I mean. Legionnaire's fine. Treasure's fine. Overgrown Tomb would be good. I should maybe take that. But like, we don't have to play black for Dismember. But we did see some good black going around. Not in this pack necessarily, but take the Elder. It's a late Crucible, so nobody's picked up like a Strip Mine or anything yet. Scrubland I don't think we need. Rallier is still in the cube for some reason. I think that one will probably go in the next big update, if I had to guess. I'll take a Crucible. We don't have anything for it yet, but it's pretty strong if you get certain stuff. Take a Wayfinder now or Mastery. Yeah, Mastery's pretty strong, and we're probably going to wheel some of that black stuff we saw. But Wayfinder is a good 2-drop. Let's just stick with the green. If there's a good green card, there's not really much point in diving into black. I don't know. We got Ugin. I could take Ugin now. I don't really care about Rot Farm. Bone Shards is decent though. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Bone Shards. I don't think we're playing Ugin. Coveted Jewel, Raging Ravine. Probably most likely to play Raging Ravine. Don't think I'm Blight stealing. Coveted Jewel's the best card, but I mean this deck isn't playing it, and I'm not playing like in pod or anything, so not worried about hate drafting it. Wield the Exhume, so somebody took Gix and Liliana, so snapping up the double black cards. Um, it is still the strongest card. We have a Bone Shards. Like, it's possible we end up reanimating a little bit. That command doesn't like physically work on me. It doesn't force me to pick a card. That'd be cool though. You just see the mouse go over to Goblin Welder. What's happening? Wow, Mana Vault, Grim Monolith in the same pack. There's also a Thopter Foundry, and we did just pick up Sword of the Meek, which is kind of funny. Um, yeah, yeah. You downloaded the remote control remotely. Seems like you already had control. Um, yeah, I mean, Nissa's a great green card here, but I think Mana Vault's got to be good enough to take over it. We kept green, yeah. We kept green pretty hard in pack 1 too, so we might even wheel the Nissa, even though it's the only green card here. You never know. I guess we didn't wheel the first Nissa. I think we had space to wheel it, but yeah, I'm gonna take the Mana Vault. I guess there's a world where we play Thopter Foundry sword combo, but it doesn't really go in like heavy green decks usually. Now we get a Palace Jailer. Cavalier of Thorns is a new one. That's pretty cool. I might try to wheel that though. Probably wheel one of these. At least. I gotta snuff out Palace Jailer. Yeah, I mean Palace Jailer is great. It is double white. But like if we're in green, it's not that hard to fix for white. I'm leaning more towards like taking Cavalier, trying to wheel Garruk or like Liberator or something. There's a Life Death too. Like there's a lot of cards here that I'd play. It's actually impossible for me to not wheel something that I would play. Because like everything except Seething Song, Thassa's Oracle, Dark Slick Soul, like there's only a few cards that I wouldn't play. So I'm gonna take Cavalier. It's pretty good with Reanimator stuff if we still want to do that. It's just good in general. Let's see. Oh, they put in a different Echo of Eons art. Interesting. Got a World Spine Worm. It doesn't work with Exhume. There's a Grist here. Ulvenwald Oddity, Emrakul. Oh, it works with Natural Order, of course. The World Spine. I might just take Grist, though. I feel like it's just going to be more consistently good. We already have Craterhoof for a Natural Order target. We don't, like, we're not lacking one. You can also Natural Order for Grist if you really need to. Yeah, I'm going to take Grist. We're already a little bit into black, and I think it's a really solid card. Great with Gaia's Cradle, too. Now we get a Questing Beast, Jadar, Solitude, Yogwill. I think it's pretty easy Questing Beast here. Not much question. Now we get a Blood Crypt, Volcanic Island. Sylvan Safekeeper is really good with Titania. But other than that, I don't really care about it, so not super stoked on taking it. I might just take a Blood Crypt. We already have a Raging Ravine. And we're trying to play a little bit of black, so if we get like a red card like a Minsc Boo or something we really want to play, having a Blood Crypt to fetch potentially could be good. I could take that over the island. Okay, now we get Oath of Druids, Torsten, another Natural Order target. Manamorphose, Scavenging Ooze. There's a cut down too, it's a new one. I think they took out Contagion for that one. That was the swap. Can't say I'm sad to see Contagion go. Scavenging Ooze or Torsten. I think that's the choice here. I guess Blooming Marsh if we are trying to play black, but that's not even a guarantee. And if it's just Grist that we're playing, it's an easy splash. I mean, we already have Tri-Builder. I'll take Torsten, actually. Kozilek, Tracker. So I don't need Crucible yet. Kind of put this off to the side. So we're not too heavy on 3-drops, but we're getting there if we take Tracker. I guess Pilgrim could be something. Let's us hardcast Torsten if that ever comes up. Yeah, I think it's just Tracker. It's a very late channel after we passed Emrakul and Kozilek. So I don't think I'll be taking it now. I've said it in the past, I don't really like channel, even if you do get good payoffs for it. And we just passed 2 of the best payoffs. So I don't think I'm going to take it now and try to wheel one. I think I just take a Llanowar Elves or Rexage. I'm going to snag the Elf. Thraben Inspector is good too. Golos is decent. I'm going to take the Elf. We did wheel a Nissa. We also wheeled Thopter Foundry, and we do have the sword. But I think I'm off. I think I'm off Foundry. We would need to for sure play black and then also splash some blue in a deck with like no other artifacts, basically. I'll just snag a Nissa. Okay, sure enough, we wheeled a few cards I want here. Zeator's Proving Ground, pretty good, but we don't actually need red yet, so I'm not going to prioritize that. It is a green-black land, but I think I take Garruk or Liberator over it, or even Life Death, maybe. I'm leaning towards Liberator. More cheap green creatures is good with Natural Order. And we wheeled World Spine Worm. We got a pretty good setup for like Flash. If I want to play that. I don't think we're really into Omnath. Oddity could be good. I want World Spine or Oddity. I don't even know. I guess I'm taking World Spine. Sanctuary, Valakut. Maybe Valakut. Probably not. Maybe Safekeeper. Alright, Blooming Marsh will get in here. There's a Kozilek. Could have taken the channel. Oh, and there's the Flash. There you go. There's a Recurring Nightmare here too. Of course, our Kruphix will probably wheel. They put Relic back in. So we get Relic and Soul Guide Lantern in the cube. Battling against Reanimator. I might just take Flash. I mean, Recurring Nightmare could be good. That might be the proper pick. But like I have Torsten and a World Spine Worm for Flash. I don't know. I guess Recurring Nightmare is good enough to take over that. We're already into black. Just need to find a couple more discard outlets maybe. Like an Archon would be nice. Or Grief. Yeah, sure. Okay, Shieldred's very good. Yeah, I'll be taking that. Not much competition here. Hermit's fine. It's actually good in Recurring Nightmare for sure. But not taking it over Shieldred. City of Traders. It's a pretty good City of Traders deck. I mean, not the best, but it's decent. But yeah, easy Shieldred, I think. Tinker. Alright, got Voidwalker, I mean, double black on a 4-drop is one thing, but double black on a 2-drop in this deck is maybe a little more difficult. Don't have the best fixing right now. It's a very good card, though. I think I'm going to take Sylvan Caryatid. Pretty big fan of that card. Got another Ulamog here. Or I guess the first Ulamog. First, yeah, I'm going to take Sylvan. Dark Ritual got different art. Cool. Necromancy. I could take the Dark Ritual. Depths, we just passed Thespian stage. Urborg. I guess Necromancy does... Because this is a trigger, right? You can Necromancy World Spine and then sacrifice it, get the tokens. Seems alright. And then, of course, we get Torsten and stuff. Yeah, take a Necromancy. Get our opponent's stuff, too. Now we get Endurance, Badlands. Goblin Crater Maker's in, nice. Knight's Whisper. Yeah, just Endurance. Great card. Sneak Attack, huh? Well, not really into that. Woodfall Primus is great, though. Troll of Khazad-dûm. I'm sort of regretting passing that Overgrown Tomb now. Yeah, I guess I take Primus. It's another good natural order target for the toolbox. Troll's pretty great, though. We do have a lot of playables already. Not really playing Crucible. Yeah, take Primus, I guess. Probably should have taken Troll there. I don't know. It's close. Bloodchief's Thirst, Grave Titan. I'm not really on Scout. I think I'm looking at Thirst. Like, Grave Titan's a non-green reanimator target, so that means we can't natural order for it. We already have plenty of targets, I think, for big bodies. I'm just going to take the Thirst. Shallow Grave, Titania. Ooh, the late Titania. Huh. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best Shallow Grave deck anyway. Because it doesn't trigger World Spine Worm when you exile it. Or Torsten. Or Primus, for that matter. So, I guess it's Titania. Sure. No fetches, though. Courser, Relic, Ren, Brutality. Brutality is a good discard outlet. Like I said, of course, we have a million 3-drops. Yeah, take Brutality. Ashen Rider, Thespian Stage. City of Traders. Yeah, I might take the City. I don't think I care about Ashen Rider. Stage is good. I mean, there's like, I think 2 more packs after this. There's Dark Depth, potentially. I'll take the City. Yeah, oh god, Tinker came around. I don't want any of these, really. I guess I'll take Covenant. If we were in pod, I would take Tinker, because it's just more powerful, but I guess if nobody's on Tinker, then nobody's on Tinker. I could ruin somebody's day and take Dark Depths. I don't really need crop rotation. I guess I could get Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, whatever. Somebody can have a Dark Depths. Knight's Whisper, maybe. Daretti, maybe. I guess Daretti would be a reason to maybe splash red. The Blood Crypt, Raging Ravine. I don't think it will, though. We have fire coming at 2. Okay. Not the worst deck. I don't have high hopes for it, but see what happens. What was I going to say about the Doctor Who cards? I don't remember. Somebody went back and erased my memory. Or something. I guess I'll be playing Safekeeper now that we have Titania. But I might just not play Titania because we don't have... Like, I have Crucible, but I don't have, like, a... Timey-wimey. Like I say, we don't have, any fetches. Or, like, Strip Mine or anything. I guess I have a Horizon Canopy. Something. City of Traders does go to the yard. It's kind of cute. But I think I'll just cut those. Gotta make some cuts here. I like most of the black cards. I think I want Brutality. It's a pretty good discard outlet. I really don't like Brutality at all if you're not playing Reanimator, but or utilizing the graveyard in some way. But in Reanimator, I think it's pretty solid as far as discard outlets go. Hmm. It's funny, this actually isn't the best Mana Vault deck. I feel like I should still play it, but it's not that great of a Mana Vault deck. Because, like, even our 5-drop here in Cavalier of Thorns, like, it plays Nissa, but Cavalier of Thorns, it doesn't even, like, play on turn 2. Hmm. I could also just get rid of the discard outlets, Brutality, Bone Shards, but they seem pretty good. Like this deck, if it doesn't have those discard outlets, it's seems a little too fair. No interaction. We're not even that, like, we're not good. We wouldn't be that good at being aggro or reanimator, so I think I have to keep them in. I guess I could cut one of these big guys. Hmm. They all seem good though. I think it's a good toolbox. Hmm. I like Cavalier, but I could see maybe cutting it. It's good with Nightmare, I guess. I guess Nightmare's not that great if we don't have cards like Cavalier. Hmm. Man, I really don't know what to cut here. You have to make like at least 2 cuts. Probably 3. Maybe just cut like Blood Chief's Thirst. Like an Augur. And maybe, I mean, maybe it's just World Spine. Because I can't recur it. I would just be natural ordering for it. I guess I could, like I said, I could Necromancy for it, but it requires some setup. Yeah, it's probably just World Spine. I'm not going to try to enable a hard cast Torsten, I don't think. We can do it with like Caryatid maybe. Seems good. Well, seems like the best it's going to be. But let's play some games. All right, round number 1 coming at you. We have a keepable hand, so that's what I'll do. I'm going to have to get used to playing out of pod. So whatever we see here, they could easily have the same cards that we have. And our next opponent could have the cards that our first opponent had, so got to get used to that. Playing the 64 player events gets you used to you see the cards once and then you never see them again. But I'll keep this. Uh-oh. That's not good. This needs bluegrass. Yeah, I wish I could play some. That'd be pretty dope. I should have done this on my end step, but luckily they didn't have a counter or anything. Alright, don't counter this, please. Thank you. Hope they don't have like a Liliana. No plays is good, I think. Just let me cast Grist next turn, please. Okay, so they are actually playing white. It's not just Mox Pearl. I've yet to draw a land, unfortunately. Yeah, just slam a Grist. See what happens. They haven't had counters up to this point, but milling a land incoming. No, bone shards. Okay, wouldn't have been the worst. I mean, I would have liked to have gotten the bone shards, discard Torsten, and necromancy it back. But it's all good. You got like an Urtai. No, I guess they would have Urtied the Grist. Oh, I forgot to change my stream title. It's just Joe ABL live stream. Great. That lets the people know. Alright, they play a Bitter Blossom. We draw a Swamp. What did they pay 3 mana for? What'd I miss? Did I miss something? Plays Prismatic Vista, casts Bitter Blossom. Why do they have 3 mana tapped? Feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. They're trying to psych me out. So we have Shieldred. I guess I actually should have milled first. If I get like a Crater Hoof, it could be decent. Mill a Forest. Yeah. Let's just jam the Shieldred. I mean, they could have Sunfall, I guess. But I don't have any pressure right now, so I gotta put something on the board. Got a Bitter Blossom out. Even if they do Sunfall, we'll still have Grist, unless they can Sunfall plus. I guess the Incubator wouldn't have haste, so we'll still have the Grist. They're thinking. Got a Wrath. Hmm. Maybe it is Sunfall. It's a fairy or something. Yeah. Nice. I don't care too much about that. They're probably going to tuck Shieldred, I guess. Or Grist, but yeah, sure. We can just sack an insect and kill it. Tribald is a little awkward because I don't want to shuffle away the Shieldred, but I do want the land. I guess I could also just attack Teferi, huh? And I won't mill this time because if something does go wrong here, I want to still be able to kill Teferi. Interesting. Guy's Cradle. Hmm. Not the most fortunate of mills. Go ahead. So Shieldred's on top. If they sweep the board, I guess I'll crack Tribe Elder, because if they sweep the board, I won't have Carried. I won't be able to cast Shieldred. I won't really be able to cast much of anything. So at that point, I'll probably just crack for the land. And we can Necromancy back, like Carried or something. Withered Wayfarer. Okay. Let's mill first now. If we get Craterhoof, it could be good. Liberator. Okay. I mean, I could blow up Bitter Blossom if I Necromancy that and sack it. Just want to play Shieldred though, I think. You're incoming Shelly. So now we can sack Tribe Elder, get a Cavalier down. $101. Oh, did somebody subscribe? Thank you to whoever just subscribed. It didn't notify me. They might not be in the stream though. They could just be watching a video and just entranced with my voice and overall aura, you know? His opponent is taking their time doing very little over there. No offense to Louis. Seems like they've got something. They've had a lot of time where they're thinking about options, and then they play something that doesn't seem like it required a lot of thinking. So I feel like their last card in hand has to be something kind of tricky. Maybe not. Sarah Paragon's good though. Can replay Vista, Silent Clearing. But with Shieldred out, the life gain kind of gets mitigated a little bit. They draw a card, they lose to it in the game too, so doesn't help them too much in that sense. So unless they've got something crazy as their last card, I would imagine we've got the win here next turn. I guess they could have like Tishana's Tidebinder for this. They could use that on the Shieldred too, but they do not. So two, yeah, just do this. Boom. Paragon, am I right? People? I could Necromancy that. Be pretty good. Necromancy it, play Tribalder or Liberator. Doesn't seem too crazy. Maybe I should have just played Nissa. Make it 3-3 and get in. Puts a lot of pressure on him. $16K, I doubt that. I think you're missing a decimal there. City of Traders. Does let us play Torsten next turn. Sure, why not? Mill 0 creatures. They go to 5. Is this the big thing they've been holding? Treachery. Ooh. Okay. That's pretty good. There's nothing gain 4 life with silent clearing. Why are they tapping Mox? Okay. They didn't untap all their lands. -3 on the insect. Okay. It's like they knew what they were going to draw. Maybe they already had that. I kind of want to play Torsten and then sack it to Grist to kill Shieldred. Get a bunch of 1/1s. Could also just Questing Beast, but I want to get rid of the Shieldred. What does Nissa do? Take 4. Untap 4. So I could go Nissa Questing Beast. I think I go with Torsten and then either sack it to Grist or... Oh no, Virtue I don't care too much about, I guess. Can always Endurance. Uh, yeah, let's go for it. See what we get. If I get more than 3 creatures, I can discard the hand size too, and maybe we can get like a Craterhoof in the yard or Woodfall Primus. We'll have a turn to get it out before they Virtue it. Yep. Nothing big. Do get a lot of cards though. I think I do play the Forest. Want more green sources out for Nissa. We lose our City of Traders. That's okay. I could Endurance. Nah, it doesn't make sense to Endurance now. Yep. Let's get that out of here. I could attack with Cavalier. But it is protecting Grist. I guess I just stay back. I guess sacking Cavalier also gets me something, right? Can exile it and then what? I could have put like, I guess if I stack it correctly, I could put the, or no, you may exile it, so I could actually get my Shieldred on top of my library. It's okay to just Necromancy it though, I think, or Necromancy Torsten. Whatever. They play Lurrus, so they can replay Mastermind or Wayfarer. I guess they would just play Mastermind. I think that's okay. I mean, I could Endurance. I could Endurance, I just don't really care. Like next turn I'm going like Questing Beast, Necromancy, Shieldred. I don't think they're gonna beat that. Yeah, I don't care about that. Play your Mastermind. Yep. Man, this Grist is doing so much work. Okay, so with Nissa, I think we get to do a few things here. We drew a Primus too. 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in the yard. So I think we minus Grist, kill Lurrus. We can Nissa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could tap carry to 2, 3, 4. Then we don't have a black source. Could untap a swamp, I guess. They're probably not going to kill it. Yeah, I don't think they can. Hmm. Yeah, let's just go Questing Beast, I guess. And we'll untap a Forest and then play Wayfinder. I think I did my mana math a little bit wrong. I thought I was going to be able to. I mean, I could have played Necromancy and like Sentinel or something or Endurance, but Let's just untap a forest, and we'll play Wayfinder post-combat. So if we do this, they jump. Potentially take 6 or trade 4. They have to take this. Yeah, whatever. I can't really protect Grist anyway against 3/1/1s, so get in with the 5/6, make them chump. So they can't block Questing Beast. I'm not even sure if they can survive this, but seems good. Alright, up against Esper, they didn't seem super controlling, but they do have like Teferi. But they're also playing, you know, Fairy Mastermind and whatnot. That's funny. Apparently they added a little game counter thing to make sure you know what game you just finished. Over here in the game log, it says I lead the match 1-0. Didn't used to do that before. It does happen sometimes where you're like, wait, was that game 1? You're trying to look around and like scroll back in the game log. You're like, wait, yeah, that was game 1. So it's kind of a cool function. I don't think I care about Bloodchief's Thirst that much. I mean, it kills Teferi. Something to consider. I guess maybe it's better than Dismember against them. I don't know. I mean, we saw Treachery. We saw Sarah Paragon, Luris. Yeah, Dismember's still good. I was trying to think of it. Felt like we didn't see that many creatures just because Grist was immediately killing them. It felt like they didn't make much of an impact. They showed Virtue, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're reanimating. They could just play it as like a removal spell, and then, you know, if late game you play the 7-drop, do you play the 7-drop? I think we're good. We did see that game with like Torsten and Grist that Crucible, just as a value play, could actually be something. Replaying lands out of the yard. Not sure it's really worth it though. Especially with no fetch lands. This hand doesn't really do much. Like, discarding to hand size on a Crater Hoof isn't very good. If it was like a Woodfall Primus, maybe. But then we're discarding to hand size and then trying to get up to a 3-drop before doing anything. I think I'm mulligan. Sand's close to the same thing, but I think it's keepable since it's got a 2-drop. Just bottom like a swamp, I guess. Hope I don't draw Shieldred immediately. Okay, now it's very close to the same hand. It's funny. I mean, it's a better thing to Necromancy in most cases. At least early on. But I don't see my opponent making me discard or anything like that, so I have to find my own way. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Didn't see any counters first game, so like, I don't know. I'm not gonna play around them necessarily. We mill. What do we mill? We have the Tidebinder now. Actually, I don't even know if Tidebinder's in this cube. I know it was in the arena cube. Actually, it might not be in the vintage cube right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it found a spot in the next like full change. They go for a Bitter Triumph, paying the life. Okay. We mill a Woodfall Primus. That's actually really good with Necromancy, hoping they don't actually have recursion. Playing Bitter Triumph makes me think maybe they do. Could see a... Oh, they have a Shielded of their own. I see. Pretty good. Alright, now when I get Primus back, I wonder if I'm supposed to go for Colonnade or Underground Sea. Colonnade obviously has the manland utility, but taking off a blue and a black seems good. Make their only black source the clearing. They have to pay life. Probably just go for Colonnade though. Play around Daze. They could have Force of Will still. It might even be better to cast Necromancy with Flash to just... Oh, I forgot I could get Grist back too. Well, if we Primus, we'll take him off Treachery for a turn or two. But if we Grist, we can get rid of Shieldred and start cracking in. It's tough, but then the Grist immediately dies. Let's just get Primus. Yeah, it might have actually been better to flash the Necromancy. Because white has a lot of exile effects, so... Or they could like Teferi it eventually. So missing out on the double ETB. It obviously shrinks the Primus to a 5/5, but like that's not that relevant. Still kills Shieldred. Could also like flash it in and block Shieldred if they attack. So it's probably better to wait maybe. What's up, Afferton? Rubier. Couldn't have couldn't have said it better myself. You're thinking hard over there. Now I know what it's like to play against me. Okay. Take my 2. Forest would be a decent draw. Because I can't really race this Shieldred super well. Collective Brutality is not terrible. Probably just discard this Torsten, I guess. Kill their Mastermind. Playing Tracker doesn't do much. Nice. Preacher of the Schism. Why didn't they play that? Oh, because they wanted to dam eventually? That's weird. Why would they not play the Preacher? I mean, like, I don't think you have a reason to play dam. I would get my Primus back. You'd lose your Shieldred. I don't know. Unless they thought they could play dam at instant speed. But it is a sorcery. Unless they just want to draw. I don't know. I do not know. Kind of have to attack here. They go to 9. They go back up to 11. If they crack the clearing, I guess they go up to 13. Which I'm assuming they were going to do because they didn't play Preacher. But I guess not. Now they're cracking? Okay. Whatever. Swamp. Mm-hmm. Save island and something else. Okay. I could actually frenzy trap, like I could trap breaker my own necromancy just to get the Woodfall Primus trigger. It'd be kind of funny. We draw a Nissa. Not great. Pretty awkward draws here. Let's see. So they go to 7 up to 9. Draw a card, lose a life. It's pretty annoying. Okay, either way I attack. Because I might actually do the trap breaker thing if they didn't block there. Seems like an odd block, but whatever. think at this point I'll go for the double white because, yeah, I think double white's more likely to be bad for me. We already get rid of Dam, so if they draw another sweeper and they get the double white, like, I don't know, you got me. Or Damnation, I guess. Oust. Okay. Play your island. Now we're rolling. Need to find a land eventually. Sweet. Match one in the can. And look at that. We're already playing again. Less than 30 seconds later. That is the one benefit of not playing in the 64 player tournaments. Instant match two. Play first, yes. This hand I think has to go back. Cradle's great, but no play till turn 3 and 5 lands. Not great. Ship it. This hand's pretty good. I'll keep. I think I'll just get rid of Brutality. I mean, maybe it's just one of these 2-drop creatures though. I'm on the play, so I guess I'll just keep Wayfinder and pitch the Liberator maybe. If I draw a big creature, I'm gonna want Brutality to the Nightmare back. Yeah, Stitch the Liberator. Uh-oh, playing against white. They have blockers. I actually need to draw lands. Sylvan's interesting. I could play that. Lets me Brutality the Sentinel next turn. Yeah, and I could let me play Shieldred too. Do that instead. Okay. It's very annoying. Hmm. Yeah, I don't have a ton of non-creature stuff, so I think I just killed the Aspirant. I know it's annoying, like if I want to play Nightmare later, but I don't think I go for Sentinel. I could just play Brutality, or I mean it, because like playing Wayfinder, it's not gonna block. It just boosts the Sentinel even more. I don't think I discard any of these cards though. I guess I could ditch Shieldred. We can get that next turn, but then they draw another card. Pretty close to hard casting it anyway. I could wait another turn. Because if we're going to kill Aspirant anyway, it doesn't really matter if they boost the Sentinel again. Just jump with Elder. Maybe that's better. Let's just jump with Elder and sack. Get Shieldred next turn, maybe. They put on the Aspirant, really? That's interesting. Why would they do that? Am I missing something here? Huh. Whatever. What's up, Tim? You like the 64 limbs? Yeah, I love those. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Yeah, it's nice to have videos to watch before or in between when it's actually up. I mean, I guess I'm blocking here. Like I don't know. I don't think I get punished too hard by anything. I guess I would rather they, like, if they have a pump effect. No. Yeah, I think it's actually, yeah, this is fine. I know I have double black, but I have triple green Cavalier plus Nissa. I don't think they have a way to kill Caryatid. This is tricky. Let me get a swamp, I guess. Wedding announcement. Okay. Oh, they wanted to be able to attack with both to draw a card. I see now. And not just trade the Aspirant. Interesting. So I could Brutality and pay. So they don't draw a card, or I could Brutality and play Wayfinder. Or I can just play Shieldred, of course. But I feel like they got removal in their hand. We haven't played anything that they really care to kill or can kill with removal. Why did I switch to YouTube for streams? Just because, like, that's where I've been posting videos, if that's what you mean. Like, instead of doing it on Twitch. I figure if I'm posting videos on YouTube and people are watching the video, you know, the stream will be on the side if they're in the middle of watching a video. It just seems like better reach. It's not like I was getting much on Twitch anyway. I think I need to get rid of the Aspirant. Let him draw, I guess. I don't know. I don't love it, but I want to play the Wayfinder. So I got something to sack. Wins absent. I guess it just wins. They have a Lauren. Yeah, they got good stuff. Good stuff. So announcement flips next turn. They did draw a land, so they have Emperor available. Lauren absent. So right now it's just Emperor and absent they could play on my turn. James Shieldred, they could absent it. Good Nightmare. Pay for it. Sack Caryatid, get Craterhoof. They just like absent it or Emperor it or whatever. Yeah. Just play Shieldred and pass, I guess. They get Emperor out, or they can absent the Shieldred if they want. They'll probably play Emperor and then like absent the Shieldred on their upkeep. If they do it at all. They could just let it go though. Yep. Not in good shape. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So announcement pops. Everybody's huge. Natural Order. So that gets a Woodfall Primus, which I've heard is a pretty good card. I mean, Wayfinder blocks. I guess we'd be shuffling away our Shieldred, but it's not a huge deal. Like a Natural Order, like a Recurring Nightmare. Craterhoof just doesn't really do anything though. They could just. I mean, it does a little something. I feel like I want Primus though. Sack the Wayfinder. They are drawing a lot of cards off the Esper Sentinel. Could get Torsten too, I guess. Maybe that's better. I want to get rid of the Emperor. Yeah, let's just get rid of that guy. If they have removal for Primus, then so be it. I guess I lose. Because it's going to be exiling removal. It's not like it's going to go to the yard or persist or whatever. Mother of Runes, Wasteland. Okay. Grist isn't the worst. Doesn't trigger Esper Sentinel either, which is nice. Okay, so what does Nightmare Craterhoof do now? +2, 7 is 8, 15. Yeah, it's damage. It is damage. 2, 5, 8, 10, 12, 16. They can't kill me next turn. I mean, that would pressure them pretty well. So they got Mother of Runes. They can give pro green. Hit for 4 if they want. I could go ahead and Grist and sack the Caryatid. Kill the Mother of Runes. Reduces our creature count for Craterhoof and for Recurring Nightmare in general. Could also attack with Primus and Nightmare the Primus away. Or go ahead and Nightmare the Primus away and then attack with Craterhoof. That wouldn't be the worst idea. And if we draw a land next turn, we can double Nightmare. Pitch Behemoth, get Wayfinder, and then pitch Caryatid, get Craterhoof. Stoneforge. Uh-oh. Lightning Greaves? Okay. Glimmerlands, okay. Need a land next turn. What am I missing here? I guess it's just that they can get some damage in without real risk. I guess that's it. They just want to get 2 damage in. Sure. Okay, land. Liberator. Okay. That's not great. Let's see. I could attack and then grist away the Primus or the Crater Hoof, and then Nightmare next turn. Play Liberator. Seems good. Made a stream thumbnail. Nice. I'll look after this game. What do I kill? Just Esper Sentinel, I guess. If they trade with one of these, I think that's doing me a favor, so just get in there. I take 5. I could kill Lauren too. But I guess it's kind of the same difference. Esper Sentinel's bigger too. Alright, go ahead. Taking a bunch of time. They let us draw. Hoping for a land next turn. Some security. There's one. They're up to 5 cards though. Okay, they just scoop. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't feeling good there for a minute, but got the right combination of creatures in the yard and on the board. Let's see this thumbnail. That's awesome. I look pretty enthusiastic. That's great. All right. Against mono white, I don't see any real changes. I could bring in like an auger. Maybe Blood Chief's Thirst. Yeah, I know what you did. I didn't think it was a coincidence that I was wearing the exact same thing that I'm wearing right now. mm. Yeah, I kind of want this Thirst, I think. Let's see, anything bad? Not really. I mean, Tracker kind of brawls. We're gonna be on the draw. Wayfinder blocks pretty well though. GBO. Liberator has some targets. I don't even know. Submitting 41. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Oh, we lost. We lost. Hey, this is not a great hand, but I'm going to keep it. Any creature and turn's pretty good. Any creature or discard outlet, so not a bad place to be. I'm going to pitch the Forest. Guy's Cradle doesn't do anything right now, but it's got high potential. Blooming Marsh is a little awkward because they did show Wasteland. Esper Sentinel again. Lovely. Wayfinder's pretty good. Start with a Forest. Don't want to get hit by a Wasteland too early. Stoneforge. They showed us Lightning Greaves. I'm assuming they have something else, though. I don't imagine they would. Oh. Maybe not. Ooh, the new Thraben Inspector. Nice. Pretty good. They don't equip Greaves to anything. That seems wrong. But what do I know? Wayfinder doesn't really attack into this very well. Just pass. Splicer. Give the Golem haste. Yep. Pretty good. Oh no. We drew the Primus. God damn it. Now we have Craterhoof to natural order. That was the worst draw. Because we already had Torsten in hand. Brutal. Ay, ay, ay. That's rough. So we can get Cavalier of Thorns. It's probably still worth it. That really sucks. Alright. Enough moping. Actually, Questing Beast is pretty good on this board. Questing Beast is actually really sick on this board, but I'm assuming they're going to have removal now. Want to get some value. I don't know, it's tough. I guess I'm not really going to win the race that much. Sentinel. Yeah, should get Cavalier. Endurance, yep. Critter from the yard. Okay. So we've got Exhume next turn. Working our way up to a Primus, I guess. if they don't exile my Cavalier. There we go. But we get to replace it, so not a huge deal. We're only after the lands at the end of the day. Not giving the 2/2 haste. Interesting. Love losing. My favorite thing is losing to people who make very clear errors. I really enjoy it. Nissa A. One, two, three, four, five. Untap, attack. Zoom. Hmm. Oh, shoot. I didn't think about that. If I pay one, untap, boom, boom. Yeah, I guess I can pay the one. It's not actually much point in exhuming here. 6, 7, and take 7 next turn. I mean, I guess exhuming makes Cradle tap for more. Maybe that's worth it. So I'm not gonna like beat them with Crater Hoof really. From here. 1, 2, unless I draw. Well, maybe, because I have Nissa. Because I can already play Primus if they don't kill Nissa. Block here. Take 6. It's dead. There. It's actually kind of tough. I think they are going to kill Nissa. Yeah, let's exhume. Block the 3/3 now. Ah. Okay. GG. I got 4 minutes to win. Yeah, I'm playing really slow this match. I don't really know why. First league back. Imagine a prison pod with like a few decks of magic cards at their exposed. Be wild. God. Yeah. Just the most heinous decks of magic cards that get in arguments over the rules. But they're using like names of magic cards in heated arguments. threatening to stab each other. Be great. First guy to play heuristic study would be like stabbed by everybody. He'd lose all gang affiliations. Yeah, no changes. Just win, baby. Keep. Should have played Swamp, I guess, but whatever. This is a green deck. Shieldred's great. Probably gonna exile it, but we're gonna try. We're gonna give it a go. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe we will blow up their only land. How about that? Actually, I lied. Maybe we will play Shieldred because we have double black right now, and if we sack Caryatid, we will not. That seems a little better. Now we're going to get Winds of Abandoned. It's okay, though. Aspirant, sure. Close to just casting Torsten now. Maybe I don't natural order. I think I still do. Okay, go ahead. I think Flickering Primus there is better than getting torched in the yard. We don't even have the recursion effect yet. Alright, let's roll in. No blocks. GG. Pretty good. Yeah, it took way too much time, obviously, in those games trying to make decisions. Opponent's 15 minutes above us on clock, but They were playing mono white, you know. And not that mono whites can't be complex with decisions, but they certainly weren't thinking that much about their decisions. They're just kind of jamming, which is fun to do. I've done it quite a bit with mono white. But yeah, 2-0. Pretty good. See if we can get our first trophy. When you Google search your username, hit images, all your TikToks show up. It looks visually pleasing. Yeah, if you're a narcissist, but I bet if I searched my username, it wouldn't do that. I bet it would just show like a bunch of the, it would show a bunch of the circles with the red line through it, you know? Just say no. A bunch of clown emojis. Yeah. 404. Play first, yes. Oh, we're up against Value Engine. This might be bad. On the play, Sentinel's a great 3-drop, but I think I can keep a 5-lander with Craterhoof. Let's mulligan. Keep this one, though. Probably just get rid of Brutality, maybe? I mean, it's good if I draw a big thing with Nightmare. Maybe Liberator. I'm just going to ditch the Brutality. Got a Thoughtseize. Oh, Courier. Alrighty. Courier, no attacks. This. Okay. I don't know what that means. They don't want to exile their top card. I guess that's what it means. Well, let's go Tri-Builder, because then we can play Shieldred next turn, hopefully. Maybe they just clicked through on accident. All right. I don't love playing Shieldred as my first creature because it means it's probably going to die to their first removal spell, but it is a pretty strong card if they don't have interaction for it. This is a Tinker. They just didn't want to lose their Courier. Or they knew they weren't going to activate it, I guess. Is that the joke? So there's no point in exiling the cards? I guess. I don't know. That's interesting. So I think I Liberator the Portal, but I could also Liberator and Recurring Nightmare and get the Shieldred back, and then they Portal back my Liberator or like Tri-Builder or whatever. I guess it's better to just Liberator the Portal. I could just cast the Nightmare for when we draw our next creature. Right now, I guess I have to use one to blow up the portal. Alright, go ahead. Need to draw a creature. Preferably a 2-drop would be nice. course. Played against 2 opponents with Shieldred. Got a Force of Negation. Force of Will. Alright, sir. Fair enough. That sucks. Yeah, Force of Negotiation. I was still talking about the prison magic. Well, this is tough because I don't want to discard Primus because we're close to hard casting it, but I don't want to sack Elves because that puts us further from hard casting Primus. I'm just going to sack the Elf, I think. My only other recursion is, well, I guess I have Necromancy. Yeah, I do have Necromancy. They probably have Confluence here anyway. Yeah, let's just discard. Because I also, Elves gives me triple green for like Cavalier. We draw that. Blooming Marsh, okay. Not the best. Not the worst, though. I guess I prefer Marsh over Swamp. Uh-oh. They drew something big. It's a Ballista. Looks like a Ballista. Oh, Cannoneer. I see. Yep, that's going to kill me pretty quick. I guess the other option, instead of playing Bone Shards that turn, is just wait a turn. Discard something else. Alright, I've seen enough. Yeah, I don't think there's any changes. Maybe bring in World Spine Worm as another natural order target, but we've got some pretty good ones. Yeah, roll with this. Sounds okay. Not my favorite, but it's okay. I might just turn 2 Brutality, get an instant sorcery. Edict is the only target. Dak. Okay. So they go Islet, Strix. Next turn they have Dak or Metamorph. Okay. As long as we don't draw Primus in the next couple turns. I thought that was Primus for a second. I mean, it's an equally bad draw, but at least Primus is still in the deck. For now. Oh, they drew Kaito. Okay. Excuse me? You don't want to discard, huh? Ooh. Anissa? Do I want that over a natural order? Probably not. I could blow up Fiery Islet, which is their only blue source currently. But could blow up a Swamp too. They've drawn a few cards now, so it's not a guarantee I'd actually be taking them off blue. I could just jam the pressure with Nissa. Seems pretty good. But if they find a Tinker with Baleful Strix out, it's kind of lame. But we still have a Nissa. Are you kidding me? Ugh. God damn it. Okay. They don't kill Nissa. I got 2, 4, 6, 7. So I'll have enough to play it. Don't think I put it in the yard. Pass the turn. If they kill Nissa, fine. Draw a card. Ditch a Talisman. Okay. Dak is fine. Okay, I probably win now. Unless they have something crazy for 1 mana. Because I can just hardcast Behemoth, I guess. I didn't think about that. So I got 2 from City, 2 from 6, 7. I'd have to tap the forest, I guess. The creature forest. But then I untap another one. That's still 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4 to everything. Yeah, still 1,000,000 damage. Cool. Game 3 of the finals. They showed some cheap planeswalkers. We could bring in Bloodchief's Thirst with the kicker there. Might be better than Dismember. But they have Shieldred, so It's okay to keep the dismember in. Maybe exhume is less good. I don't know. I think it's fine. Let's roll with this. Need to stop drawing Primus when I draw Natural Order. That needs to stop happening. Sounds pretty good. Hope they don't have a Tinker start. They did keep 7 though. Depending on what they do here, I might play Wayfinder. But I'm probably going to go Caryatid and try to hit the Questing Beast ASAP. Yeah, it looks like a Tinker start to me. In that case, do I play anything? I think I do. I think I do. Because otherwise I'm just letting them develop more before they get the portal. And if they want a portal right now, it's really not that big of a deal. You got Kaito. They could have another Tinker target too. They could have like Citadel. They go for the Metamorph. Interesting. So a little punished for not playing Caryatid, I guess. So if I go Grist. Let's just pass. If they have like removal for Wayfinder and they want to try to get in, like an Endurance. This looks like it's going to be a big thing though. They showed Kappa last game, or first game, I mean. Troll. Okay. It's not that big a deal. I guess I should have bottomed that, right? Because they have Wayfinder. That was dumb. Hmm. Could take away their only red source. Natural Order for Primus. Or I could just Grist. Kill the Troll. But then if they have a removal for Endurance, then my Grist dies, or they hit me. Get a land. They have Tar Pit too. I guess I get rid of Tar Pit instead of Crypt. It is tempting to get rid of their only red source though. There's also Questing Beast. Could trade with Troll. Maybe I just do that, develop a little bit more, and then we could have the option to Natural Order for but this plays into Tinker more if I play Beast. I think I Natural Order. Maybe Torsten's better, actually. I didn't think about Torsten. Um, yeah, let's get rid of the tar pit. I really want to get rid of that red source, but let's go tar pit. I just don't want to die to an unblockable land. Like, they're going to crack me once with troll at least. I don't want to just die to a tar pit if they deal with my other threats, you know? Baleful Strix, okay. Maybe it's correct to go for Crypt first, though, and then, like, grist away the Primus and kill the tar pit then? I don't know. Still feels like they might have Tinker. I don't know, though. At this point, I could take them off their blue sources. That's even more appealing. No blocks. Okay. Get rid of that blue source. So if they do have Tinker in hand, I guess I'll go Caryatid. If they have Tinker in hand, they have to draw a blue source here. It would suck to have to sack all these creatures, but we at least have Liberator to blow up the portal afterwards. They drew Island. Assuming. Brutality. Mill Shieldred. Oh, they scoop it up. It's still here. Cancel. Oh, can I not see the thing? I wanted to see the board. Oh well. All right. That was my first league with this new iteration of the cube. After, like I said, 30 or so changes. It's a small little cleanup for this new run. So we got 2 weeks of this. Should be pretty enjoyable. I liked all the changes that I saw. I think they were all pretty good, so get some good matches in here. But yeah, trophied on the first one. Pretty nice. Get on the leaderboard. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right. I do want to do another draft, but I think I might call it there. Got to take the dog out and get some food in me. I guess I gotta take a break, but I got some work I want to do too, so might just call the stream there. But yeah, nice little first run at a YouTube stream. Many more to come, hopefully. Thanks for watching. Follow the channel if you're not already. All that good stuff. Take care.